It's Kelly. Just get the camera together here. Okay, so I am going live right now with a haul for Paper Issues and Creative Memories. And so if you are waiting for a live scrapbook process video, I'm going to do that right after this. I'll shut the camera off, just quick organize a couple of things, and in 5 minutes we'll be back live with a scrapbook haul. Just so that you know that. So I think, yeah, in the live I did where I did the scrapbook.com haul, I mentioned that I had a Paper Issues order coming in, and that's what this is. So if you've never ordered from them before, first of all, always use the code FRIENDS because you get 20% off all the time. So that's pretty cool. And then she always wraps it with, I think it's always red ribbon, from what I remember, and then always this paper. So I wanted to show you that this darling tissue paper, and I saved this stuff. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit noisy, but I saved this to scrapbook with. So hey guys, I see a bunch of you joining me. So I'm going to do a quick haul, and then when I'm all done, I'll go off air for just a minute, and then I'll come back and do some live processes. So just in case you've been waiting for that. So obviously this is boxed really well, and then we get it, you get a bag. So I don't have a ton of embellishments. This one was mostly all about the paper for this haul. Okay. So when you order from Paper Issues, you always get these cute little cards with a little thank you from Cassie. And this one says, like a good neighbor, stay over there. I have issues. I mean, these cards are so funny. I use them. I have another one from an older one, Cactus Makes Perfect. I mean, how cute are those, right? So I think I've used all my other ones up. Yeah. But I definitely use these for scrapbooking. So that's the first thing. And then I got two little embellishments because she did have some Ellie Studio stuff. I don't think I had any more of these alphas, so I got the turquoise alpha here. I know I didn't. And this is in the bigger size. This is one of the older ones. Let me grab you the newer size. So this is a couple years old. Oh, actually that's not right. Never mind what I just said. I was thinking that was the older style. It is the newer style. So that's cool. That's nice. So anyway, but there's the alpha from Ellie Studio, that puffy alpha that I love to use. And then I got these puffy hearts as well because I was almost out. I didn't have many of these left, and I used those. So guys, I'm just noticing a lot of you are joining me. So what I want you to know is I'm going to do the haul and then shut the camera off, get myself organized, and 5 minutes later we'll be back doing a process video because I owe you one for the week. Okay, so let's go through what I ordered. The reason I ordered is because she had the Bella Besties collection, which is a tone-on-tone heart print and ombre on the back, and I use these as my faux solid backgrounds. That's my intention. So there's the heart. And this is the, let's see, does it tell me what color it is? Oh yeah, sorry, punch, it's punch color. So Bella Boulevard uses the same colors throughout their line and has for ages, so this is really nice. They're always the same. So there's the heart, and then there's the ombre, and oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. This is the cotton candy color. So I've got 3 pinks here. There's the ombre for that, and I'll show you the 3 pinks side by side in just a second. And then this is Peeps, so a bright pink. The other one was more of a fuchsia. So these two are really, really close. This is the Peep. It has a tiny bit more coral in than the cotton candy does, just so that you know that, at least within the ombre. There's a definite color difference when you put the 3 side by side that way. Okay, so there's that one. This is the orange. It's just the color for this one. Yay, that's easy. She has lots of cute names. So there's the heart and the ombre there. Oh, a little problem on that piece, but that's fine. We'll cover that up, right? This is blueberry, and I know a lot of their colors really well, so I can tell you half the time what they are before I even have to look at the names. So again, a nice, really nice tone-on-tone heart. Oh, and look at that ombre. Oh my gosh. This is Ice, which is one of my favorite turquoisey blues to scrapbook with. And you can tell I've ordered a lot. I think I have 6 sheets of this. I think I have 6 sheets of most of this because this is a foundation. These are foundations for me. That's another gorgeous one. Water, sky, lots of good things. This is Macintosh. There are other, if you don't order from Paper Issues, I think scrapbook.com is getting it, and a cherry on top as well if they don't already have it. So there's the Macintosh, and then there's the ombre there. I use them interchangeably. I'm getting very excited to scrapbook. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I'll probably scrapbook with as soon as I'm done with this too. This is Bell Pepper, which is a really beautiful yellow. Look at that ombre. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And the reason I had to do this before I started the live scrapbooking is there's some creative memory stuff that I'm probably, if I do 2 layouts, I'll use it. So I wanted to be able to do this live for you first. All right, this is Pickle Juice, which is a really great yellow-green. This goes with so many different collections, not just Bella Boulevard. And the ombre, and then you can see, obviously you can see those 2 together. And then this is Guacamole, so a little bit darker green. And then there's the 2 together. So you can definitely tell this has got a definite yellow tint to it. This is more of forest. So awesome. And then this is the Gulf ombre here with that blue. And let me grab Ice so you can see that. Let me do this so you can see these 2, because one is definitely more blue and one is definitely more green, just so that you know that when you're looking at colors, if that helps you at all. There's the difference. That works really well with my matte. Okay, and there's the ombre for that one. Oh gosh, that's beautiful too. And then I did not get a lot of sheets of these last 2, but I did want to get the color in to see what it looked like in this. This is Plum, so Bella's purple, and that ombre is gorgeous as well. All these are. And then this is Oyster, which is their gray. I had just gotten some purple in the Doodlebug and also some gray, so the Doodlebug that I usually use. Okay, and then there's the ombre. That's a beautiful ombre too. I actually like this side even better than this and this. Gorgeous background. Okay, so that's the Bella Boulevard Besties collections, which is their kind of their foundation pages. So guys, just because a bunch more of you have joined, I'm going to do the haul, and then I'll scrapbook live for you after that. So just in case you're wondering. So then these are some of the papers that I'm ordering for with Chamel's, what do I want to say? Chamel's Best of Both Worlds kit. I can't think about it. And I believe this is one of the papers. This is Heidi Swap Old School. This is the Summerland paper. And I bought 3 of these for a really good reason, because, let me just show you with this front side. You can turn it like this and do an awesome 2-page layout. I mean, look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? So I'm really excited about using that. So this is Summerland. And then that's actually, I think, the B side. And then there's this side. So it's a gold with it's a pinky lightning bolt. So, oh, I'm sorry. I bought 4 of those. I don't think I realized that, but that's okay. That gold is, I think I like the gold a lot because it's hard to find gold scrapbook papers except at this time of year, right? So beautiful, beautiful. And then this is Old School Weekend Vibes, obviously. But look at that. Look at that wood grain pink and white. It looks like Neapolitan ice cream, and I so want to scrap some ice cream photos with my grandkids with this. So this one I don't know that I have any ice cream photos with them right now. I think I've scrapbooked them all. There might be one left. If there's not, I'll just pop this in my food folders, which is where I'll go when I go to Scrapbook ice cream pictures. And then last but not least, this is Urban Jungle, but I really bought it for this side, which says you're one of a kind. So I think this might be on the Chamel Best of Both Worlds kit as well too. I'm not positive. Okay, so that is that was my paper issues haul. Now for my creative memories haul. I don't buy stuff from them a ton, but I have a really good friend who is a consultant, and she just I do crops with her once a year. And Creative Memories, I can't talk today, did you know that, makes gorgeous blue papers and also greens. And they just had a recent sale where if you spent a certain amount, you didn't have to pay shipping. And so she added 2 of their tape runners, and we got free shipping together doing this. And what had happened is I did a crop with her, and I won a little $5 gift thing, and I'll show you what I got with the $5. And so I just thought, I knew they had these blues and I wanted to do it. So I'm just going to go through and show you these. Hey, Cynthia, good to see ya. I'm doing a live right after this. So this is the Spring Medley Designer paper pack. You want to look and make sure you're looking at, because they have 2 different types of paper packs for each collection. So this is the Designer paper pack, and I'll just show you. So this is the front side of that paper, and then there's the back side. That's really hard to see up against my mat. And then this one, there are no names on these, and yeah, they're thin, but especially if I use them in layers, it's not that big of a deal. Otherwise, sometimes if I don't think it's too weak because the other part of it's too heavy, I'll just, I will just put a piece of cardstock on it that I probably won't use, or white. And then there's the back side of that one. So that's that paper. This is like a dandelion puffball one. And the back side is this gorgeous sky paper. That's beautiful. And then there's this one, which looks kind of like a craft paper. And then this navy blue, and it's really like a dandelion that's been blown away. Oh yeah, there you go. You guys can see that. Like a dandelion where we've blown off the top of it. If you have dandelions where you live. I don't know that dandelions are everywhere. And then there's this paper, which is gorgeous. It's not just blue, but there's almost a green that runs through it as well. I think it's going to be hard for the camera to pick that up, but it's got a little green tint in spots to it as well. And then there's the back side of that, a really beautiful floral. And then there's this blue with kind of like a, yeah, it's like a square with a dot in it. You are here during a live, Donna, and I'm actually doing a scrapbook haul, but as soon as I'm done, I'll quick go grab my stuff, and then I'll come back on and do an actual scrapbook process live. So hang out with me for just a few minutes, and then we're going to go to an actual process live. All right, so there's this blue. This is the back, which looks like, I don't know, like a chipped terrazzo floor or something. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. I love this paper. I'm so excited. And one of the reasons that I wanted to do this before I started scrapbooking is if I do a second picture, I'm going to scrapbook this with me and M number 4, who the last time he was with me, which was the first time he stayed overnight, he would not go to sleep for me until I picked him up, and we were just sitting there, and he fell asleep in my arms almost immediately, that little stinker. But there's so many beautiful blues in this. This picture is perfect for it. So anyway, that's why I needed to do this before I started scrapbooking. All right, so that's the Spring Medley Designer paper pack. This is the Tone on Tone paperback. So paper packs, they do like kind of like a faux solid part, that kind of thing. Hey, Brenda. It is unusual for a Saturday afternoon, but since I didn't get to do one last night, I'm going to do a live as soon as I'm done with this. So I process live. All right. So Creative Memories, this is the Spring Medley Tone on Tone paperback paper pack. So there's the blue, and then this is a green leaf. So it's a light minty green. I'll get that up to the camera so you guys can see that. And then same pattern again. Navy. This looks like a pair of washed jeans. with this beautiful green buffalo check. Again, very minty. And then same pattern. Again, you'll see that commonly here, green, and then this really beautiful gray floral. And then this light blue with this gray buffalo check. So really pretty. Like I said, they're blues. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, I have another one for you, Brenda, because I've been bad with hauls, but that's okay. So gray, again, that gray, and this is almost like a linen pattern, really. And then this blue, it's like an ombre dot between blues and greens. So, but not quite ombre, because I guess there's a little green here, and it's gorgeous. This medley collection is just amazing. And then that same linen pattern with that blue buffalo check. So, oh my gosh, I love this pack. So then the whole reason I wanted to order started out with this particular pack, which is this paper pack. And I don't want to forget this, so I'll pop this to the side. Anyway, I've got a punch I want to show you too. So that's this paper pack. So this is all kind of camera oriented. So this has got like almost like the the focus point. It has like the focus point in this pattern, which is really cool, black and white. And then this is black and that kind of royally blue, and then the lighter blue dot. So that's this one. And this is the designer paper pack again, because I have the other kind too. This is cool because it's a camera oculus. I love that pattern. And then this one, which is turquoises, which that if you use that as a whole piece of paper would probably, if you used it as a background, would probably drive you your eyes crazy. But what a cool pattern in a chunk. Then there's this pattern, which is a lightning bolt and a moon, and then just the little, like the flash, in a flash, I guess. Oh, actually what it is it's the symbols from the camera, because there's the moon, there's the mountain, there's the lightning bolt. So flash, like mountains in distance, and I think like night, there's pluses and stars. So that's what that pattern is. Oh, how cool. It's been a while since I've used my big girl camera where I had to know those things. My grandkids, if I take a picture with them with my my DSLR, if I do that, they frown at me, versus if I do it with my iPhone, they don't. So I have a really nice expensive camera I don't use as often. So next page, paper, this navy and lighter blue diagonal stripe, and then the camera paper, which is really cool because there's also, you know, there's cameras looking head on, but then also from above too, which is cool for those of us who have large lenses, which I don't. I have some lenses, but I think I don't have any big ones. I have a 50mm in addition to my regular kit lens, so if that means anything to any of you. All right, so then this gorgeous starburst paper with this blue plaid. And we're getting close, guys. I'm not too far from being done. And then we'll do live. Okay, and then this cute kind of like text word paper on the turquoisey aqua color, and then just some strips here, which are nice to use for borders and that kind of thing. This one I would definitely cut up if I was using it. Okay, and then, so that was the designer paperback for paper pack. This is the Picture This tone on tone paper pack. So again, the faux solid version of these. And oh my gosh, I love these too. Okay. Oops. Does not want to compare. Okay. So first one is the navy dot with the lighter kind of blue tone on tone, and then the chevron. I'm going to pick that up. I think it's a little hard. These papers almost have a little bit of a shiny finish to them. They're not like, I'm trying to think, Photoplay has done some with a really shiny finish to them, and that's not so much fun if you're not used to it. They do it in their cheaper paper packs. Like I know there's a scrapbooking collection out that has it for sure, but it's not like that. It's just a little bit shinier, and it's fine. I've used this all the time and it doesn't bother me. Okay, then I have the black chevron, and then the black chevron has a heart pattern in it. So that's the other side of that. Hard to tell. Here's the chevron. I guess you can kind of pick that up a little bit. It's hard when it's black, right? And then this beautiful light blue polka dot, which I could order 500 pieces of this. This reminds me of the Amy Tangerine light blue polka dot from Picnic in the Park that I love. So small polka dot and then large dot in that blue. And then this is the more royal blue again. So stripe. This is a vertical or horizontal stripe. And then tone on tone heart. So you can see that. And then this is an aqua, or turquoise, I guess. It's more turquoise than it is aqua because there's aqua right behind it. So there's that again, the stripe. And then this is a cool because it's a stitch stripe. So that's a really fun paper as well. And then last but not least, this is the aqua minty, well not last, yeah, last but not least for this collection. This is the kind of aqua minty paper in that stitch stripe and then the dot. So that's the picture, this tone on tone paper pack. And then lastly, this one was, well actually not lastly because I have one more thing after this. This was the Essentials Accent paper pack. There's just a few, what do I want to say? There's just like 6 pieces of paper in here. That's what it is. So it's three pieces of paper. You get 2 of each front and back. So does that make any sense? Because like this is a repeat, that's a repeat, that's a repeat. Anyway, so this was on sale for $5. So, and it's cute if you have kids. So I don't know if you can see this, but it has a gold dot in it, which is kind of fun. And then the tone-on-tone triangles here. So that's really fun. And then this one I love. So the quadrant scrapbooking, Shamel used to do layouts like this all the time. So this is an easy one. It's already put together for you. Although then on the back, there's this one because I love every one of these pieces of paper. Then we have the blue and yellow 6x12 halves there. So look at that. That's really easy, isn't it? And then there's this awesome, and this again has a gold foil stripe. I think it's, yeah, it's gold. Well, this might actually be silver. I actually think this one, it's hard to tell, guys, because I'm getting a lot of yellow from my light, but this might actually be silver. I'll look and see if it says that the foil is. And then this red grid. So that's all the paper from Creative Memories that I bought. And then I bought this punch. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. I have not ever purchased any of their punches, but they had this camera punch that my friend told me about. She's like, did you see the camera punch? And I'm like, oh, that's right. I forgot about it because we had talked about it when I saw her not that long ago. And so I bought it. Now, I don't know if it's still available because it went to a status like where it's not coming back. Once they sell out, it's not coming back. I will tell you, it's huge, but they punch like butter. And the other thing I like about it is it has one of these snap closures, which is really easy to get open. There we go. So that you're like, if you're storing it or you're taking it to a crop, it folds flat, which is really, really nice. So that's the camera punch. And I did use it on a layout. I did one warm-up layout today before I started, just to kind of get my mojo going. And I put a camera on that, but I took that upstairs already to be photographed. Then one other quick thing. I saw on some website somewhere, one of the, I don't know if it was on, I think it was on like at Nicole Jones or Victoria Marie or whatever, this Etsy seller, and her name is Shadnee. It's S-H-A-D-N-E-E, okay? She had all this back to school wood veneer and then books. So she doesn't have a ton of wood veneer out there. I think the other thing she has in her collection is a collection of stars right now, which I wish I had bought once I got this, because you guys, I'm going to take this out. She sent a really sweet thank you and then added a little wood camera as a thank you. And it's back to that thick wood veneer. It's not the thin stuff like Ellie's Studio. If you can see this, because so many people were doing Project Life, they went to a really thin one. I'm not sure you're even going to be able to pick that up, but it's definitely different. This is really, really thin. This is like a little bit more than a paper piece or a little bit more than cardstock. This is a really good thick one. So that's the camera. Like, I could buy a gazillion of these. To tell her, make me some of those. I don't even know. She might do custom. I don't know. So again, it's Etsy, and it's Shadnee. Then look at those books for those of us who are readers or for school, but I'm going to pretend they're for reading. And then this back to school, and then first day of, so you can put kindergarten, 4K, first whatever. Or first day of 2020, you could do that too. And then there's an apple, and because it is 2020, a mask. So I actually bought 2 of these because 2 of my grandchildren, my 2 oldest grandchildren, are going to 2nd grade and 4K this year. So I wanted to be able to put a mask on each of their back to school layouts because they are very much wearing their masks when you see them. And then this one with like computers and, you know, globes and pencils, or actually it's a water bottle, like lunch here. There's a juice box. And then this is like a mouse, which is funny because it's all, you know, so much of the stuff. And then there's a phone in there, a bus. So, oh, thank you, Carrie. That's where I did see her in the back to school hop. So thank you. That is exactly where I saw her. So anyway, that's where, but Etsy is the shop where she's got the shop. So anyway, this will be cool. And my oldest grandson is distance learning 1 day a week, in person 4. So this will be great for that for him. And then not last but least, backpack, lunchbox. There's scissors, crayons, pens. There's another mask in here now that I see that. So that'll be awesome. So pencils and crayons and that kind of stuff. So these are so cute. And the quality of this wood veneer is amazing. That's all I can tell you, is it's really amazing. She does also have epoxy, and she has wood buttons with epoxy centers as well too, if you're interested in anything like that. So again, Shadnee, Shadnee. No, like, she didn't pay me or anything to do this. It's just, it's a great product. So and she was really sweet. She shipped really fast, so thought I'd give a little shout out to her. All right, guys, so that is my last piece for my haul. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quick get stuff organized, just grab stuff. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. So if you want to see an actual process video, I will be doing that next. All right, bye everybody.